Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm about to go skydiving and it's been like almost a full year. I don't even remember. I think it was like sometime last year in May, probably. I'd be guessing, but I'm still a baby in skydiving. My goal is to overall get more experience with skydiving just because I love it so much. I really love it. It's taught me a lot. More so becoming a pilot taught me like way more. But this was like the basis. This was like a little introductory into the world that I want to be a part of. So I'm headed down to skydive and I'm taking you with me. I'm vlogging it. So in skydiving, I have to arch my back a lot, and so I'm gonna make sure, I know I'm sore from the gym, so that's why I need to stretch so that I don't like pop anything, especially when if I'm doing groups today, because I'm doing this mentorship deal. I have until I reach 100 jumps, and that pretty sweet deal is going to expire when, again, I reach 100 jumps. So I'm at like 37 right now. The way skydiving works is this very similar to aviation, where you have to have a logbook, you have to have an instructor sign off, you have to meet so-and-so requirements. Very similar to that. I have 37 jumps right now, I'm pretty sure. There's gonna be a mentor assigned to each group, and we all jump out together in a formation, and we practice the formation before we go skydiving. So the reason I'm on the floor right now is because I'm stretching. So back to that. It's like this. We have to go like this. Like that's a good arch. Ugh. Ugh. And it's getting hot in here. Oh my god, why am I? It's cold outside, so that's why I'm like wearing this. Gotta roll that cellulite out. Fun fact, my first flight lesson, I got sick because I had a full smoothie before my flight and I felt dizzy, I felt really nauseous. So before I get on any plane, like I just make sure that, especially a small plane and especially like the twin turbine that I'm going to be on, it's not like flying in the 737 Boeing. It's very bumpy. It's really fun, but I just need to make sure that I have eggs beforehand. Otherwise, I'm gonna be sick. Okay, oops. Ding. Ooh, my eggs. Oops. Okay, so I changed. This is the fit. There's the plane. And that's how I come down. And there are skydivers. So much fun. There's the skydiving place. Does anybody else speed whenever they're like about to turn in like on this last road? Because I do. I'm like, oh my god, I just want to get here. just got off the phone with my instructor, my ground instructor, for my instrument. He helped me out, Weaver, he helped me out with my private pilot rating, and now he's helping with my instrument rating because he's just really phenomenal.
You will have questions. So that's what I become. I become that person you can call up that you can say, hey, I got this question, and we answer it, and then you go about your activity. So, and that's
like the best one to help me prepare for knowledge test for the instrument.
They're all the same, and let me give you that speech first. They're all the same, except this is the one I use, so I know where it's at.
I did Sporties last time. I didn't really like them.
Yeah, they can be, you know. I
don't think they really covered a lot, or I just didn't enjoy it. But I do like this other, it's this, out of this notebook by ASA. They were really good with helping me. I like ASA.
Don't expect yourself to say, oh, I got it all. Because you know, as your private stuff, we're going to go over it, and go over it, and then we start highlighting, and we get to a point, it gets implanted that way, so you get a big understanding. So it's way too big of a pie to take on. It's just too big of a pie to take on all at one time. Mm-hmm. So we got to break it up. Chapter 1, Chapter 2, I may jump to Chapter 5. Because 5 may help Chapter 2. Okay, and this is where the instructor is supposed to know what he's doing. So when he's guiding you around, it becomes, the picture becomes, it starts this picture over here, this picture over here, and this piece of the picture over here. All of a sudden, bam, they come together, and you go, oh crap, I got it. I'm good with this. And then you go ahead and take your written.
Yeah.
Because all this is about, and you've already gone through this once. All this is about is that you take and pass the written and understand what a star is. Understand going to Galveston, you know, and you got to know your terrain. What's better? Oh, I'm an instrument. Let's just file an instrument. Okay, so you file your instrument. You've got somebody watching you. You're under radar, and you're giving headings. And when you get there, they give you the approach. Instead of you're cleared for it, you're going to get cleared for the approach to 1-4. You're going to have your instrument chart out. It's pre-planned. Everything's ready to go, and you just look down. You go, okay, let me do my pre-flight briefing or pre-landing briefing, and you start at the top of your instrument procedure chart, and you go down, got it.
I'm really excited to work with him. He is phenomenal. I really enjoy talking to him and how professional he is, and just like, well, you have to really get along with your instructors. That makes it so much easier for you to learn. I'm really happy that like I can pick and choose, learn from so many different experienced pilots that have amazing stories to tell. It's incredible. If you're a new pilot, like, talk to as many pilots as you possibly can. Like, you never know who you're gonna come across that has like just really wild story to tell. And yeah, it just makes me so much more excited to dive more into aviation, because like it's just it's so exciting. I'm just extremely happy. I know instrument's supposed to be like one of the hardest besides getting your instructor ratings, so I heard that was pretty challenging, like extremely difficult. If you're interested in following my journey, please hit the subscribe button, like this video for the YouTube algorithm, and leave a comment. Both of those help push this through the algorithm so that this video can help other people, or maybe if it's like even motivation to help other people get through their training, and because it is a really difficult and long, hard process that requires a lot of patience and determination. A lot of hard work goes into getting these ratings. For my instrument rating, I'm going to be learning how to maneuver through the clouds just by looking at the instruments. So like I'll probably have a camera just to show you what that looks like, and kind of my thought process and things that maybe I'm struggling with, or different challenges that I am gonna be overcoming. And I know that I'll probably have some stories to tell. Like usually with my private pilot, I didn't show you guys my struggles with that. I only put out probably maybe like a little bit of hardship, a little frustration, but you're gonna see it all on my channel, so make sure that you stick around on my channel. I'm gonna be pretty much taking you through everything that I'm going through with getting my instrument license. So yeah, I'd love to chat with you in the comments. So I want to know where you're at. I'm curious to see how many hours you have and like how far along you guys are with your ratings and things that you kind of struggled with, and you're gonna see the things that maybe I struggle with in the future. Thank you so much if you made it through this entire video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.